Hello and welcome to the Hunt Banish Extract podcast, the podcast that is more crazy than my cousin that thinks that fry sauce is a suitable condiment for pizza. I am your host, the Drunken Bard, aka DJ, and with me are three of my beautiful co-hosts today, Sleepy Weasel, aka Tyler.
That sounds pretty foul. I would never try that.
Sir Kaiser, aka Richard.
I've tried that once. It wasn't the best experiment.
And the patron saint of 3 stars, aka Rat329.
Is your name DJ and your cousin's name DGen?
What?
Might as well be. So, for those of you who aren't in Utah, where we're from, fry sauce is basically ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together, and we call it fry
sauce. The most glorious thing on fries. I don't care. Anybody who wants to fight, or even mayo chup, fuck you.
I know some places when they, at least here in Utah, when they sell fry sauce, they mix a little bit of mustard into it too, but whatever.
Or relish.
And
or relish.
Pickle juice.
Mm-hmm.
They give it a zing, and it's absolutely amazing.
I'm
give it that zang.
Oh my god, I'm a plain Jane guy. Just
you're original recipe guy.
Yeah,
Bro, go ahead.
I'm just saying I'm weird. I guess I don't like fry sauce as much.
Bro, I'm a purist. I like vanilla ice cream, chocolate chip cookies, pepperoni pizza. You name it. If it's a basic, I'm a basic bitch.
Corn
Bro,
dogs,
that sounds
man.
like me.
Corn dogs
with
fry sauce. Not like ketchup and mustard. Fry sauce, man. Anyways,
yeah,
Showdown. Unless you had one final thought.
No.
If you pick up the bounty, make sure to add some fry sauce to it.
Yeah, it'll taste a lot better.
All right, where are we going with?
It'll taste good.
Bard?
So we are running crazy ass loadouts, and I'm going to start real quick because John Cat was mentioning having the whole weeklies and the sniper problem. Well, I have the opposite problem. I love the Maynard sniper, and I can't stop taking it. Ever since I learned that even my enemies have to do a quick time event, I've done nothing but hip fire.
That sounds like
hit the most ridiculous shots with that fucking gun.
And it is so fun. So fun.
You wouldn't think that a hip shot would be that fucking powerful, but no. He just comes out here and he's like, yeah, this is, I'm making everybody do a quick time event.
Well, just the other day, it was him, Penguin, and I. They had 2 Maynard snipers, and we were going absolutely nuts. And of course, me with the nitro, fucking shit up. We almost made it, but it's poorly ended. But
as long as you wipe the floor, that's all that matters. So.
Yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, can't get enough. I ran mostly Dolch as a secondary. I know I need to go baptize myself in Lake of Purity because clearly I've sinned. But I've been obsessed with the Maynard snare.
My son.
I've been obsessed with that gun. If you haven't tried it already, the hip fire is insane. Bleed ammo is completely unfair on it. Gentlemen, what are you running?
Well, I've been doing a weird smorgasbord of like just guns. I'm just trying to like this prestige because Bounty Clash you don't really get a lot of XP for like your bloodline. I'm just trying to level up all my guns like that I normally use. And so I've just been using everything, but I will say like funny that you mentioned the Dolch. That gun has been really nice to me lately. So that's pretty much my loadout.
I'm using the old tried and true Lamat carbine, dually Lamat.
Can't go wrong.
No, those guns are great.
I kind of messed around with something new, but kind of like quirky, like I normally try to do. So I took a full bomb lance and an auto 4, and that was pretty fun. And some close range carnage.
Okay.
Answer.
If Bard needed to go and baptize himself, you need a bath, sir. You need to bathe
in holy water.
You nasty son of a bitch.
Damn.
Paris Hilton's not as nasty as you sick son of a bitch.
We are
relevant.
We are an Auto 4 clown and cringe hate podcast. That fucking thing never needed to exist.
No.
It's a fucking nightmare. Like the fact that they had that challenge just either this week or last week, I don't remember. The fact that challenge even existed was warranted
Terrible.
for the hate.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate the Short King for the sheer fact that more people than me use it. So
Then use
it's
it
because
more.
you have standards, bro.
that with slugs is just insane. I
Mhm.
kind of
Well,
want to
it's-
kill Drake with slugs in the Short King just to see his reaction to getting killed with slugs
Well,
again.
It
Doesn't-
really makes the Caldwell double barrel shorty completely useless now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy comparatively. I saw more and more people use that because the mace was introduced with that one.
Yeah, I do really like the mace rival. Like,
Well,
I
the
think
number-
I've always loved the short version anyways. That was when I first started kicking some ass in Hunt.
Shorty
And-
shotguns are just kind of.
Except the Spectre. I
king.
can't do it, but I've seen some crazy plays
Oh
from
man,
Barr.
I feel like Aaron and I are the only ones who can use that little thing. So
Colin's just excited that he finally has a gun that is his size.
Colin,
Wait, what?
Or not Colin, shit. What the fuck? Tyler.
Tyler, yeah.
Why the fuck did I say Colin?
It's like,
I don't
what?
know. I was like,
No,
Colin's
no.
like 6'4",
I'm like,
bro.
Big.
Tyler's just you're just happy there's a gun after your namesake, the Short King.
So, well, it's there's a skin on it called the Collins. The shorty has a skin called the
That's
Collins.
what it is.
That's what it
Oh,
is.
that's where
Fuck,
you got it.
That's why I said Colin. Shit. I was thinking of the gun. And I was like, yeah, fucking Colin. That is.
Yeah, that's funny.
But
Wow.
actually, no. For the love of fucking God, the Short King, as Rat lovingly calls it, the Auto 4. Get rid of that price tag of 300. Having the price for a gun that does 3/4 of what the full size does, increase the fucking price. That thing is stupid as hell, and I'm
Yeah.
tired
Turn
of
that
seeing it
through the roof, man.
because you're
Yeah.
stupid fucking weekly challenges. Holy shit, Fifield. Oh, let's put one thing that's fucking toxic as fuck every goddamn motherfucking week for the last goddamn 4 weeks. I'm so sick of this shit. All right, moving on.
And yet we don't have
Portion
no
of a
love for the
podcast where
nitro.
Bard
Fuck off.
has a meltdown yet again for something odd.
Because we keep seeing this dumb shit that everybody
I
has to
agree.
take.
Hey,
with them. I
we
agree
actually
with them.
we had this last event too, where it's like, what was
like-
it? You had to do like damage with like Spitzer or something, and it was
Remember
like
when they had
everybody's
all those,
taking Spitzer now. Like,
all those dumb challenges back in a few months ago? That's what we're doing, except we're just making it on one of the weekly challenges, not all of them, just one of them.
yep. And that way you had to focus on that one, and then
Let's do
everybody else is
Mosin,
focusing on it.
Auto 4. What was another one?
What do the
Fucking-
kids like?
What?
I think the Mako was one, but that one wasn't too bad.
No,
Hey there,
but
fellow
that's
kids.
a new gun as well, and it's kind
Yeah.
of advertising it. So
Hmm. Right.
You know that part of that movie, Sex Drive, where he's like, hey, sir, I got something tasty for your little girl, and then he like kicks him down the fucking escalator. That's us with Fifield right now.
no, I have class on which good movies. I'm just kidding.
Hey, that movie is actually pretty funny.
You can consider it class to watch old trash. I mean, it's more fun than anything.
Hey,
Hell
what can I
yeah.
what
Class to old
so
trash. I like
so
the way you put that.
so Sex Drive, this is off topic, but Sex Drive, there is a stereotype that only Asian people find it funny, and I will confirm that that's true. So
I'm white as hell, and I find it funny. So
yeah.
There's Asian somewhere in there. It's probably like 1%, but you know,
Yeah.
Ancestry.com, not sponsored.
Rest
All right.
somewhere.
So, gentlemen, with the current shit going on with hunts, obviously we've had a few patches here's and there's. Well, what's some of the stuff that they've added? Because apparently, I knew about it and I forgot to mention it. That the settable satchel was able to be set on walls and climbed, like vaulted on, to reach points you absolutely shouldn't.
Mhm.
Don't bring
There's
it up
clearly-
to Fifield. I like being able to fucking
No,
crawl-
he
crawl
already.
everywhere.
No,
That's
it's
the
already
thing,
been
Rat.
recognized.
Yeah, it's already been patched. That was actually in the most recent patch. I was actually
God damn it.
almost insulted with how small the patch notes were on the most recent patch. But We've had
They can fix that
more
real
crashes.
fucking fast, but the rat's still looking like fucking Play-Doh. Yes, Coogie, I'm bringing it up again. Fucking fight me.
Well,
I told
She
you
will.
to fight for it. Anyways, I want to hear more about the satchel.
Yeah.
well, they did fix the satchel. They've had it where they have had to disable skins because they appeared invisible. We've had more bug fixes. My God, we had apparently a display with the Shinbatsu throwing knives.
Hell yeah.
When do the bugs stop, brother? I want content to be injected into this game that's like better balance changes, because for some fucking reason they added stupid ass shit, and I'm gonna be bitching about this until they fucking fix it. And I want to give Weasel a little bit of room to talk about this, because we specifically got to talk about it. But the wall bang nerfs are stupid as hell. Stupid as fuck. They called it a bug, and now you have to take FMJ or Spitzer to even do damage through walls if it's not a headshot. I'm over that shit. I hate it.
On the upside, ever since the nerf, I have gotten a headshot through the wall, so I'm feeling pretty fucking good right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ and I both got a headshot through walls today.
I've got the
Yes,
legendary
sir.
tail that is the Berthier across compounds, so
Hell yeah. But no, okay, so this game kind of prides itself on being a little different. Has different gunplay, different mechanics versus like other shooters, right? It tries to be quote unquote more realistic. If you get shot through a wall, it's gonna hurt like hell. It's not gonna do
don't lie to me.
20 damage. Like,
Crytek, when are we gonna get our rock salt rounds for the shotguns?
When are we gonna
that would be cool, actually. But no,
extended?
It's just absolutely ridiculous that they took away a feature and called it a bug. Like, this has been in the game for 5 years. I've gotten used to playing it this way.
That long, it's
a feature. Like, yeah.
So that means it's kind of like. Sorry.
I personally, I don't think it was ever even a bug. I think one of the devs must have played the game at one point, kept getting wallbanged, and they were mad, and they wanted to nerf the game. That's what I think happened, and I think that's stupid and ridiculous. That is like, it takes a special talent or skill, if you will, to be able to fight effectively through walls. And the people who earn that skill deserve to have something to show for it, right?
Guys, they were just trying to nerf Nino and Psycho Ghost, okay?
It was like
maybe
knowledge of your surroundings, and I think rewarding that is a good thing. So them kind of messing with it after 5 years, like I know they added something like bullet drop to kind of change things, but this they kind of just swept under the rug, like basically like excuses.
Right, and so I really, out of all of the recent changes that have made people mad, I feel like this is one of the ones that actually is important and is actually, it should be addressed. But the problem is it's not going to, because most people don't know how to wallbang.
3 months time, remember?
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know. I'm actually pretty livid about it. It's something that I have talked about before on the podcast, and I've learned how to be really good at.
I like how you say things that actually matter when the lamp is still not back.
No, this pisses me off more than the lamp.
Well, you could say it doesn't really matter because every gun has FMG now, right?
You got
but sometimes people don't want to take FMJ. Yeah. I mean, I love FMJ, but I think the bullet drop, I mean velocity drop, which is a good thing for FMJ. Like, I think that would balance it out. But now that you have to take FMJ to get like normal wallbang kills, I think that's really going to mess with a lot of things. I think that's ridiculous. And what if I wanted to take normal rounds because I don't have enough money or something? Like, that's just stupid. I think it needs to be addressed. I know it's not going to be because a lot of people don't care about it.
Well, then you're just like promoting like all the like the Mosin fucking guns with the FMJ and stuff.
Or
and
Spitzer.
Those are Spitzer. And that's just toxic. That's bad.
Absolutely.
I mean, why would you need those when the fucking when the new sniper, the main art exists, and you can just hip fire from across the map to kill somebody.
Because I want to do that through a wall.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he
just
wants
think-
to-
Yeah, that's true. If you're taking the main art, you're doing quick time events, and you're using Dum Dum.
Balancing wise, it makes no sense. If we're adding the whole, it's realistic, it's thin ass wooden walls. Through metal, I might understand at least a little bit.
yeah,
This is absurd. Absolutely absurd.
or bricks.
I don't
Not
want to
through-
be.
Not through
Oh, go
metal
ahead.
sheets. They always made the metal sheets like they're literally like tin sheets, and you can't shoot through them sometimes. And it's just like, well, dude, what the hell? A
I
bullet would
agree.
go straight through that. But anyways, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just don't want to beat a dead horse forever. Balancing is
Yeah.
definitely questionable, especially some of these goddamn fucking traits that they decide that this is a good idea.
Oh
They
my
better. Oh, if they want to add Surefoot, please make it a scarce trait. Please,
I mean, we
for the
did-
love of God.
We did just have that conversation about making yourself completely blind with dark sight using traits.
Yeah, having all the different sensory
Yeah.
shit where you're
well,
like
it's also. Oh, sorry, but
no,
I was
you're
gonna
all right.
say like, it's also just like murdering just different play styles and stuff like that. Like, we're talking like FMJ is the only thing to take now. It sounds like because like, just the other day I was trying to use even like Dragon's Breath, and people are not catching on fire because they have salve skin or they have antidote shot for poison and this and that. And it's good to have counters and whatnot, but it's just like, why are we adding all this stuff if all of it's useless or it's being like pushed towards a certain way, like Surefoot. Like you can literally, just the other day I got ran up on in 5 seconds with a dynamite, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like you said. It's just like them getting rid of the bullet damage is just promoting that
Well,
They're
now
gameplay counter.
streamlining the way
It's
that
adding
you play.
it's adding another layer of why did you do this to this the stupid cake. Like it's just there's a lot of
My
stupid
boy.
things here.
Well, one of my biggest problems is a lot of this when they add it, it feels like filler. And not only that,
Yes.
we're getting to a point of where half of the shit that people, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. They don't even utilize half of this shit correctly. I'm sorry to the people who legitimately think that. But I don't think that some of you are looking deep enough where, people are like, oh, why isn't pain sense a huge problem? I thought it really utilized poison as an excellent bullet type, and now it's given to fire and bleed. And it's not the biggest problem, but it's the power creep. It's where everything does everything. Why bother if that hunter has the traits? And then that already brings up my other point of traits being way, way, way too strong, especially traits that arguably should have been a lot more niche and should have been within a certain build. And we just get way too much power creep in this game. And so we're getting to a point of where a lot of shit doesn't feel special anymore. And that's what a lot of people don't realize is it's not that we don't think that the game is completely imbalanced. It's taking away a lot of what gave it identity, what gave certain guns identity
that we had like a few episodes ago.
It just feels weird. It does. And it doesn't like it's still Hunt, but there's so much shit now. Like there's a reason Hunt felt so special to old veterans of this game.
Let's keep changing stuff that's already established, but we'll also just add the most toxic gun ever and make it a shorty. Like, what the hell?
Right.
Well, I mean, it's funny that they added pain sense, which was the one that everybody used with the sparks, so they could see who was poisoned through walls, and then swap to FMJ and shoot them. And then they nerfed wall bangs, so that was pointless.
Well, not entirely. If it's sparks, you only need 1 damage. But I see your point if it's an arm shot.
Well, right, but like it's like when like I several podcasts ago, it's like they're fixing problems that they just created.
Yep.
by making other problems, and it's not a good formula.
Well, that's kind of what I would say about the whole game as a whole, because like I think something that Bard was saying earlier is basically like fix all these damn bugs so we can just work on the new shit type thing. And that's the
Right.
thing, is their base of a game wasn't like to a pristine condition where they could do that type of thing. Their base has so many problems in and of itself. I mean, there was floating shit like way back when, I don't even remember, and we're just like, oh, that's nifty, a frag bomb just floating randomly on the map.
That's not the
there's
biggest deal. That's not
no,
the
it's
biggest
not
that
the
one's
biggest
more-
deal, but
it's more
I'm
funny.
saying it's funny, but at the same time, that's your base game. That exists in your base
Yeah,
game. So that means if a bug like that isn't fixed, who knows what else isn't fixed? And obviously we're seeing with the new engine and all that sort of stuff, lots of problems happened. And obviously we're getting better and better.
Of course.
And we had the hype of the new map and all that sort of stuff, which helped and whatnot, but fix your game.
Speaking of
Yeah,
which,
fix your game instead of making it more toxic. I don't understand that formula.
give me Lawson Delta back. I won't ask again, Fifield.
Yes, cheers.
Hey, I mean, if they need to take time on it, maybe it's going to look great by the time it comes out.
No time.
There hasn't even been an announcement about it, like a delay. I think I would say make the announcement, at least say we want to make it extra special for you, so it's not going by our original plan. It's 3 months later, 3 month time.
Yeah, just
30
just
days
be
between
transparent.
maps. Am I right?
Yeah,
right.
Just be
First one was
transparent
that
about your roadmap. It's most people are understanding of delays, but if you just don't say anything, then yeah, that's a problem.
Especially this game.
Although if they mention a delay and one more fucking person quotes Shigeru Miyamoto, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Well, at this rate, your whole fucking game's bugged. Give me the goddamn bugged Lawson Delta. At least I'll have fun again.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
sick of these two maps. God damn it.
Fair. That's very fair.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I do want to give a little bit of attention, and I'm going to do a little bit earlier because it's a little bit smaller.
Hell yeah.
Lovely, lovely audience, because I think with a lot of new amazing games coming out, and with us doing a live episode and everything, things kind of slowed down on our poll and our answers to our podcast. So it's a little bit smaller, but it's, we still always appreciate when you guys contribute. So thank you so much.
Still always relevant.
So, and Sleepy didn't get to comment on this, but we will get his comments along with his own subject that he brought today. What do you think of Ghostface as a skin? We got 2 good, 33%, and 4 don't really care, 67%. Makes complete sense. Most people were just happy that Hunt exists and they weren't mega opinionated. That's okay. I'm mostly in the don't care department because I'm not quitting the game over it. But, it's still one of those things where I don't necessarily care for it. And I appreciate that a lot of people are just pushing on through and saying, well, as long as the game keeps its identity for the most part, we're sticking around and we're there with you.
Amen.
And as for comments, we got Dr. Soda only, and Dr. Soda said, wow, I must be famous. My name made it into the episode. And sorry to tell you, Dr. Soda, it's infamous now because
2 episodes in a row, am I right?
No. It's more so we're a pretty infamous podcast, not famous, but we appreciate you all the same, brother. We appreciate you immensely.
Hey, I mean, some people like us. I mean, they keep coming back.
I don't know
like that
about you
abusive
guys, but I'm
relationship,
legendary. Sorry, mythic at this point.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, after all the fucking insane goddamn, how do you even come up with your topics?
What are you talking about?
Hell. All right.
I wanna add my 2 cents to the Ghostface skin.
I'm excited.
Go
to
right
hear.
ahead.
All right, I get why people were freaking out. They're like, "Oh, it's gonna be like Fortnite. We're gonna see some crazy stuff." No, we're not. I think you're overreacting. I get why you feel that way, but you're overreacting. It's Halloween. This is the time for weird, funny,
That's
wacky
what I
skins.
said.
And this is a wacky, fun Halloween themed skin. during Halloween. I don't understand why that's such a problem. Like, it's not like he's textured different and like he looks like he's more cartoonish or anything. He like they try to stylize him in the hunt thing. I don't think he like looks like he belongs necessarily, but again, he's a wacky wild Halloween themed skin during Halloween. So I don't know.
I agree with what a lot of people said that not a lot of people, sorry. What a few people said, if anything was going to be added, horror was the thing to add. If it was going to be that kind of direction. There is another thing that I personally learned, and it did make me appreciate it at least a little bit more. I still don't care for it being stark white and being the exact 90s Scream face, but the actual Scream mask was based off of a painting from 1895, the specific year. So they may have thought it out. Yes, they may have thought it out that far. I didn't know that was the specific year for that painting, but that does add credibility, if any. So take that with a grain of salt, if you will.
Yeah, it could be coincidence. It could be planned. It doesn't really matter. The skin's in the game. So.
I think it would have been cooler if they didn't do Ghostface and they did a mask based on the Scream painting instead.
That would have been cool, yeah.
Better.
But I do like Ghostface. So
people will buy it for the exact. They went for the people that like the license and are horror fans.
They went for the license.
Simple as. Simple as.
That.
Well, it probably also helps that because the license is held by the costume store and not the people who made the movie, it costs like $5 for the rights.
I wouldn't say $5, but
we don't have this information.
Yeah, no information available. We do not want to beat a dead horse.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. No.
No dead horses beaten, but
bull crap. Have you played Hunt? We're always killing horses.
I already brought up wall bangs again.
More pleasure in killing cows, but
I'm gonna kind of make this
a
little
cows
bit.
Are cute.
I'm gonna kind of make this a little bit different of the order. So, subjects that you guys brought, I'm at least going to get one in here. Who wants to go first?
Can I go first? It's pretty short.
Yeah, all let's have Richard go last. We got to save him best for last.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't want to follow him up. So
I've stopped wanting to follow him up.
So, I know we've been complaining a lot today. This is probably going to be one of our angrier episodes. I want to talk about something that they added that I'm really happy about. I brought it a couple podcast recordings ago. The immersion was taken away from me when I would look down at my legs.
I see where this is going.
When I would look down at my legs, and I couldn't see my dress hanging while I'm playing as Mama May. I just see her wear like pantaloons or other characters. They didn't have their coat. I swear one of you is listening to the podcast at Crytek or something because you added it like immediately after I said that. And it's awesome, and I'm really happy that you're actually listening to the community. I doubt you would listen to me and complain about that, and we're like, oh, this Tyler guy, he's right. Oh,
we need to fix it for Weasel.
Yeah. But I'm very happy that they added that. I think it does add another layer of immersion, and it does. And I know I'm not the only one who was complaining about it, so it does show that they are actually trying to listen to their community, even if it does take them time to put Lawson Delta back. But at least I know that they are trying to listen, and I do like that. So I don't know what you guys think, if you guys even cared or not, but like
I care a lot.
Technically, I would say that they added that sort of stuff early on in Hunt's life cycle, but I think as it went to more modern times, they've been trying to keep up, and then things have gotten bugged and whatnot. And
so you're saying it's moving too fast? I gotcha. Huh.
Yes,
it's weird. It's like it's a common complaint or something. But
they're just like, oh, we implemented so you can see their hand things and their dresses and stuff. But now we're not going to do it for a little bit because holy shit, we're going way too fast.
Yeah.
Well, can they implement it so that I can see the correct fucking skin when I pick out the rat?
The rat, yeah. Is that still a problem?
Yes. She is
Okay.
still Play-Doh.
Okay, let me. Since it worked last time, hey Crytek, please fix rat.
I swear to God, if they fix it because you asked and not me, I'm gonna be so sad.
Make
You'll
it
be
more
salty.
Play-Doh.
You son of a bitch.
She's a cute skid. She deserves good. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to bring that layer of positivity. That I'm glad that they are trying, even if it takes some time. So
I'm glad they're fixing some people's skins.
yeah, as long as it's not.
As long as it's not the rat, they're happy.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Well, and I do want to address one thing because we didn't even address it last time. And if it was in a patch note, I didn't see it anywhere because it was actually a huge contention point. And now I have mixed feelings about it, but I'm also really, really glad for teams like fighting with these guys. I'm so glad it's back. Burn speed seems to be back to normal. If it's even a fraction of a hair, a little bit faster than it used to be, I'm not noticing as much. But my God, I mean, it's frustrating on solos, but it makes team fights feel so much more natural.
Yeah.
It really makes it a hell of a lot less stressful. I'm not begging for a choke bomb anymore. Like, please, daddy, eat my ass. You know?
Yep.
Like, God damn it. I was getting so sick and tired of heavy burn being so fucking crazy. But we've
Just
also...
It was.
I'm also getting a little bit sick and tired of the nature of Clash. I realize it is the way it is because it's got to be fast, but man,
You don't like playing
fuck.
Get Killed with a Romero simulator?
I really don't.
No,
I
it's
really
always
fucking don't.
It's the crown shorty.
Yeah, that's the shorty.
Dumbass fucking
It's always been
rando.
the Romero for me because that's the free hunter.
Yep.
Well, dumbass with a Romero in the corner simulator. And since I'm always the one in the lead, I'm always the first one killed. Insta-burned. I get the guys panic aiming at a corner for at least 10 seconds, and I'm like, please, choke bomb, please.
Or a bomb lance in the corner.
Yeah.
Or a bomb
exactly.
lance. That's true. That's true. I
Or a
prefer
Lamat
that.
slugs as somebody walks up the ladder. I don't know who would do that, but they sound like an asshole.
I at least prefer dying to a bomb
fun.
lance because I at least know that take more skill than a Romero. No shade, but
Hey, I love both. So
I love both. The Romero stands. I still stand with
Both
you.
is good.
speaking of which, you mentioned bomb lance.
I
Why
mentioned bomb lance.
did they level lock? They got rid of like the level lock for the bomb lance. Now you have to unlock it by using just a bomb launcher. That's
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? I think it's stupid. What the hell?
I definitely don't care for it,
Well,
but
there's
bomb launcher's
first-
good.
As dumb as
stupid
it is,
bug.
I kind of like it.
I think it's stupid
Well,
because
it's like I never stuck people or hit people with the harpoon, right? And now they gave us
you
something where
missed
you have
that.
to get that skill before you get the thing that you can start relying on the melee with.
You can use a different ammo type.
Wax frags.
Yeah.
sure, but they also
Even
have
Dragon's Breath tags. So
they also have shorty variants of guns that are unlocked immediately now.
yeah,
like,
like the
but-
Mosin
but-
Obres.
Right, yeah, the Moes and Obras, the shorties for the Winfields are always unlocked now. And then it's like really weird. You don't have the Lamat carbine unlocked right away. You had to unlock that through the pistol still, and then the haymaker is unlocked. And then I don't know. It feels like they're just all over the place with the
Yes.
unlocks. I think that's really
There's no
strange.
organization.
Yeah.
It's bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly don't care for it. I think bomb launcher is incredibly good. For those of you who don't always melee with the bomb lance, the bomb launcher is infinitely better unless you take steel ball. Because steel ball spread on the bomb launcher is atrocious. Don't do it. It sucks. I don't know why the fuck you would.
Sights on the damn thing.
Well, no, the spread is so heavy. So heavy.
Yeah.
I actually tested it. It may have been patched recently, but when they first added the bomb launcher, you know how when you aim down sights with the bomb lance, your crosshair turns into lines and they get kind of closer together?
Yeah.
Yes.
I had this glitch more than half the time where they would spread out when I would zoom in. So it's like Okay, so I don't need to be looking down my sights and just hip firing with this bomb launcher
It's
because
okay,
Yeah.
it's tighter. Oh my god!
Pretty ass, yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think was just a bug, but I don't know.
Well, I mean,
What-
Crytek doesn't fix bugs. They were like fixing bugs is Helldivers thing.
They did they did fix that bomb lance bug with the bomb launcher unlock thing though, and I was glad to see
Did they?
that.
Okay.
Because like all my bomb lance ammo after I prestiged was unavailable, and I, brought a bomb lance in and out of the bayou multiple times, and I still can't get fucking Dragon's Breath. And it's like 1 XP to unlock. I definitely got 1 XP, you fucking morons.
Right. Well, with that fixed, thank God.
Thank God.
Also, where they added a couple surveys. I feel like there's a lot of times in the survey where they're completely deaf and blind to a lot of the shit that their community says. And when they added a thing where it's like, do you want more unique weapons like the bomb lance? Well, then you added bomb lance shorty and said, that's close enough. Get this through your fucking thick skull. Maynard Sniper was an excellent addition because it's like a Sparks, but it requires a more tedious reload, and you cannot take off that scope. That's the kind of thing we mean by more unique, because it's got limitations. When you add
It's not
shorty
a
versions, exactly.
It promotes
it's-
different gameplay.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, I can only take this weapon in this kind of circumstance. That's the kind of unique gameplay. Whereas if you just add variations of everything, well, then it's just a pick your fucking color at that rate.
The
Who
circle
cares?
of life.
So,
Yep.
Crytek, more of that, less of the other shit. It's obviously already there, and it'd be stupid to take most of it away. Leave it, but add more stuff like Maynard Sniper and Bomb Lance OG. That's what we're asking.
You know what I want to see? And this might not add any new gameplay, but I would love to see it anyways. A new pistol.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
I mentioned the harmonica pistol. I think it was episode 17, somewing back there.
I think
Yeah,
it was
we were
that,
talking
because
about a lot
I
of
didn't
fun
know what it was,
weapons
and I
that
thought it was the
episode.
coolest thing ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
Also,
fucking amazing.
We were talking about that freaking like Gatling gun on the fort.
Yes, I stand by it. Doesn't
I
matter
stand
if
by
it's
it
not.
too. Yep.
If it's not fully practical, that's okay. We want fun over everything else. That's the point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something like stationary like that is really easily
Countered.
balanced, especially
Yeah.
With
with
the Maynard
with
Sniper
the
and
time
everything
period
else.
and everything. Yeah.
Well, I'd even argue cannon, because you still have to
Yep.
sit still.
Yeah. There's already
they-
explosive stuff in the game.
If they add a cannon, they should add destructible walls, and I think that'll be pushing it too much. So
Oh yeah, Crytek
Cry-
will have a meltdown.
yeah, the cry engine would
Just use the engine from Far Cry 2. We'll be fine.
Clearly. All right. So, next subject, Rat. I know Kaiser's going last, so let's hear it from you.
Okay, well,
What's
so speaking of things that have been added recently, I noticed that they added a lot of definition to the redneck's nipple there, and
Ooh.
I'll have my foot in your ass.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. So I was actually gonna bring up, like, they brought up the like more unique weapons, and this wasn't even planned ahead of the time with Bard bringing it up earlier. This was completely like, I had this thought up a couple weeks ago. I was gonna ask you guys what kind of fucking unique weapons you guys would want to see, because like the bomb lance, that's creative as hell. Like you can't really think up something that creative easily, if that makes sense. And
sure?
I kind of want to know what kind of weird, like, interesting, unique weapons you guys would want to see.
I would want to see something. Well, specifically, I more so think in the tools department. So I would want to see, like, people have said like a tripwire that actually trips. Well, something that trips and falls, and it could even cause like it could cause some major bugs. But like the piano or anvil, something that falls down and causes a death.
It just.
But it also
It's like a bonk
But
sound
it
and
also adds like terrain because it's broken and sitting there. I
Mm-hmm.
know that sounds Looney Tunes as fuck, but that's funny, and people like funny.
Yeah.
Or even something that's like something that's more fire oriented, like some kind of extreme redneck flamethrower. Could be
That would
extremely
be
funny.
Like slingshot type of thing.
A slingshot, yes, as a tool. I
A
love
flaming
that.
slingshot, like a ball of fire.
Oh, like you could have different ammo types. That'd be kind of cool because it'd be
Yeah.
like a silent tool. Like,
I'd like
Yeah.
to see boluses as like a throw.
Oh, nice.
That would be
you
interesting.
Could throw those at their legs and trip them, and they might only have a couple seconds to get up.
Are
but,
those
like,
from Australia?
I think so, but
I think
also,
so too,
if I
because
remember right, they're
they'd
from
be
South
like,
America
"G'day, mate,
originally.
get hunted, mate."
That's kind of an important context too, because then who is it that looks like the Australian, the guy who does the fanning animation when he kills you?
Oh,
Steel-eyed.
yeah.
We always
he kinda
call him
does.
the Aussie. We have zero proof, but he looks like it.
or you can add a boomerang. That'd be kind of cool.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
South America
Come right
is where
back
they
to
originated
me.
from, and we already have Biatata and Luz Mala from South America. So
I think it would be.
yeah.
I think there would be a place. I don't think it'd be used very much. But
or you could even have a trip mine that throws boluses when somebody trips it. It would just be like I want to see boluses.
that would be interesting. Or just a rope you can just round people out there.
Yes.
A lasso.
Yeah.
Yes. Lasso.
That's
Yeah,
cowboy
let's
as
get real
shit.
fucking cowboys fucking here.
100%. Yep.
You drag them closer too. Oh man, shotgun users would have a field day.
And then have your teammates just
If
run
they're
up
gonna
with
do
knives.
that, I had better fucking see a roped harpoon ammo for the bomb lance.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
That
You
would
know
be
what?
cool.
Just kind of throwing this out, not saying it's going to work, but we need to get like mounts in this game. It'd be freaking hilarious. Like someone running around with a lassoing somebody and then dragging them down Mammon's Gulch.
I want a beetle mount. A cute little beetle mount. Like it stays the
like
same
a
size and I'm just
gigantic-
riding it.
Oh.
No, it stays the same size and I'm just riding on top of it.
Let me ride the spider.
Hell yeah.
Hey, isn't she like an underage girl?
No, she's an amalgamation of like 17 families.
Yeah,
It's
but there's
just
a young
the
girl
The
in
base
there.
main one is an underage girl, right?
Yeah.
Sicko.
Oh
just
man,
kidding.
Chris
Jesus
Hansen's
Christ.
about to come
I
out.
said I wanted to
Why don't you
ride
take
her,
a
not that I
seat?
wanted to be balls deep in her, okay? This
Why
isn't
don't
a
you
Chris
take a
Hansen
seat?
situation.
Why don't you
Oh
take
my
a seat?
goodness gracious.
Anyways.
Sorry, that was off.
Let me ride Princess.
Uh,
Hey, you leave the cute little reptile out of this.
let
She
me
is
ride a
adorable.
grunt on the shoulders. I want to
You
feel.
just want the
That would be
donkey lady
funny.
from fucking Red Dead Redemption.
Jesus Christ.
It's like in Minecraft, you're holding a piece of meat in front of the zombie and you're just riding on it. Like
Let me ride Scrapbeak while he screams across the map.
Come
All
on,
right.
boy, let's go get your let's go get redemption for those birds your son killed.
Well, if you've listened this far, as a matter of fact, you listeners, I would love if you could comment any unique weapon ideas, and if it has to be consumables, tools, please comment any ideas if you've listened this far and let us know, because Rat brought up an excellent point there. But
Awesome.
Mr.
message pigeon.
Kaiser, a message pigeon, if you must, just make sure it gets to I'll leave our PO box that we don't actually have. All right, Mr. Kaiser,
I'm
let's
up.
hear
All right.
Yeah, you're up.
He pulls up
You
the
got my
script.
Don't
papers?
disappoint me.
Yep. I never disappoint. You should know that by now.
No, you don't.
Yeah, after you speak, I need a cigarette.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need a cigarette for this one, and just
If you listen
you
to
guys
that
watch
last
yourselves.
episode of 5 Minutes to Extract, I mean, we went on for about 5 minutes about how we'd like to make a bed out of your voice and sleep in it.
I mean, I pretty much sleep with my voice all the time, so there's that.
Weirdo.
Anyways,
Your throat hurt after a
anyways,
couple times of sleeping with it.
Moving on.
all right, you guys, here we go. All right, Election Day has come and passed. with this country divided and hunters united, one of our legendary hunters is running for the presidency. Which hunter would you endorse to
Billy
defeat
Story.
the corruption and why?
Billy Story.
Definitely Sheriff Hardin.
We just elected Billy Story, basically. Fucking Billy Story.
Clarified, this is 1896 and based around hunt lore and humor across the game.
Okay, so
Kinda
wait, who we endorsed to kill the corruption in the bayou?
So
Penitent,
which
we're gonna whip this
hunter
state back into
in
shape.
this... Which hunter are you going to... God damn it.
Let me hear it. I want to answer.
Okay. Which hunter would you endorse for the presidency
Of the Bayou.
and
The presidency.
to defeat the corruption, and why would you endorse them?
Third son. He's got a wicked ass haircut and he's a native.
Hell yeah.
He is. In case of those of you don't know, Luna Wolf and Dire Wolf are their third son's parents. So no,
Yes,
no,
sir.
no.
No,
No, that's the Lonely Howl. That's the Lonely Howl.
Only
Oh
Howl's
my god,
parents.
I'm
Third
just-
son is
I'm just
Like-
stupid.
Light the Shadow. Light the Shadow is where
Mhm.
Third
Okay,
Son
we still
and
love
the Exile are from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I realized what I had said after I said it. My bad.
No, it's fine. But that skin gets so little love, man. He so deserves it.
Oh yeah. I love that.
He is pretty
skin.
cool. Yeah.
Freaking awesome. So that's Bards, I've heard. Now we got 2 other votes.
I mean, I already said Sheriff Hardin, but he kind of already is the law in the story, and I don't think it's
Basically.
going too well. So, I don't know. That would be a tough one. Marshall
I was-
Brewer's dead.
Fuck, I was gonna say Marshall Brewer because I would say that one time and one time only, because she'd fucking get that shit done.
Well, she believed in keeping on to our humanity and being good people still. So I think that's pretty important.
That's why
Yeah.
I would be all for her.
But it's 1896, so she's definitely already dead.
Well, what is the false saint would be a good choice, I think.
Oh,
Moon
the
Boy?
emo boy?
Yeah.
Good one.
No, that's not
Yeah.
Moon Boy.
He's Moon Boy.
No, that's not Moon Boy.
He was straight up chosen by the moon.
He
no,
was.
No, he's not the one that fucks the moon.
You know,
right?
he's
No,
not.
he's not the one that fucks the moon. That guy's just in the
No.
lore.
Okay.
He's just Moon Boy.
Yeah, he was chosen by the moon, and Hail Mary
okay,
follows him,
okay.
and she could be his vice president. So I don't know.
Okay.
That's probably who I would pick.
The false saint.
Yeah.
I mean, with a name like that, would you really want to follow them?
Yeah,
Well, the
you already
other
got
ones
a
aren't
patron
doing-
saint right here.
The other ones aren't doing so well in the Bayou. What can I say?
That's
Maybe we
true.
needed a little bit of opposition. I don't know. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that though. I like that. Okay, gentlemen, any final thoughts? Any sudden things you've thought of and want to bring up?
I think
Let's
we
get
all
the
know the redneck
statement
would
as,
definitely be running.
Who?
He doesn't have the answer. I was gonna say the statesman.
Oh,
That's an excellent one.
yeah.
Oh, did you never get to say?
No, that's fine. I
Got a little out of hand there, right?
Yeah.
As it always does. So.
mean, I was curious about what you guys were saying. That's why I brought the topic. So
No, that amazing topic. You always get
Yeah, no, that's
excellent
great.
topics.
Black coat, everyone hates you.
no,
You get the female vote, though.
feminism just because everyone hates him.
No, he'll get the female votes though, because he's a feminist.
He
now,
will.
so.
Oh yeah, he would
yeah, he'll
definitely
get
get all
the
the women's
female
votes.
vote because of that one interaction.
Hazmat's gonna fucking kill us just for saying.
I
that.
know, I know.
He gets so
Sorry.
mad every time we bring it up in his server.
I'm
So, well,
sorry.
speaking of votes, it's been a wild time in the United States, wild couple weeks. It'll continue to be a wild couple years. So look forward to that.
At least
Anybody
we
who
still
lives
have
here,
country
or
around.
yeah, no, I look forward to that if you're an American, you know, or even an outsider and just looking for entertainment. It's going to be crazy. All right, but
We'll be here all week.
yeah, pretty much. I'm more so joking. Please, you know, this is all about Hunt Showdown.
Yeah, we don't really
Oh,
get
yeah.
political here, so.
Evans, the Betsy, no.
Yeah, if
But-
you guys went like all political on me, I would have been shutting your shit.
Yeah,
down.
I'd be out.
Yeah, no,
Like,
no.
all right, guys, I'm gonna go to
Gentlemen,
bed. Fuck
you
guys."
know. You're part of this. You know we don't do this here. All right. Subjects. Any last?
Which hunter
Can
do
you
you
imagine
think?
Grandma running?
I missed.
I mean, she
That-
runs quite a bit in the bayou. So there's
Yeah,
that.
she does.
Plus, apparently, I bang her, so she gets plenty of exercise.
Oh my
Fuck yeah.
god. All right.
All right.
Now the real question
You get
is,
that slappy grappy.
and I already asked these guys. I know the answer, but I want this in the polls. Not really, but
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
The
Hold
polls
it.
have already been closed, sir.
yeah, hunters, naked, oiled up, lined up. Who's twerking the best?
Penitent.
Like who's winning then? Exactly. That's the right
Penitent
answer and
or
the only
Lulu?
answer.
Don't
It's
wear
either
it out.
Penitent
don't
or
know.
Lulu. There is no in between.
Kane's out in the wilds all day, man. He's got the glutes for days.
Actually, that's a
Kane
good
might
answer
be the
too.
winner, actually.
Yeah. I don't know, Penitent. He's got that hard body, bro.
Yeah,
But, like,
Penitent's got my vote personally.
Kane
And then
doesn't
we've
have
also
any
got Horse
pants,
Girl.
though.
Horse girl.
Yeah, Horse Girl would be all over that shit.
Oh,
my
mama.
god.
Okay. So before this gets completely disgusting and out of hand, I would like to thank each and every one of you honorary hunters this episode. Big Monkey, Call Me Roy, Drake, Element, Glonky Pete, Gumbo John, Hans, Hazmat, Jay Tizzle, Chris, Kugisaki, Mama Bear, Our Father Gray, and Penguin. And then I would also like to thank our fellow podcasts. I would like to thank Waiting for Other Players, John, Cat, and Harrison. And I would also like to thank 5 Minutes to Extract, Kit, and Brendan. You guys are fucking amazing. We love having hunt content to also listen to. We made podcasts, but we also love listening to it. And to all you hunt creators out there, we appreciate you so much. Just because you're not getting a shout out doesn't mean we don't love you. And I
Poor
want to
Kit,
thank
when I was
you.
on their podcast, was like, how the fuck have you guys gotten a bromance this fucking quickly?
It's because we're a tight knit community, man.
Tight being the emphasis word here.
Tweet.
And I want to thank you all so much for listening to this episode. And as always,
Stay hunting. And sorry we're angry this episode.
not angry
No,
at all.
fuck you.
Not angry. No, bitch. Stay hunting, everyone.
Yes, stay hunting.
Just
Stay
disappointed.
hunting.
Richard, give us an outro.
If the butcher and Racha walk into a bar, how many bounties would be there?
4.
There should be
Now,
4, but there's
not
only
for
3.
the bugs.